Hey everybody, welcome to the Amita Total Wellness Occupational Therapy page. Today we're going to talk about rotator cuff exercises. So let's talk about active assistive motion of the rotator cuff and shoulder. There are three planes of motion with the shoulder: flexion and extension, abduction and adduction, which also includes horizontal ab and adduction, and external rotation and internal rotation. This makes the shoulder the most mobile joint in the body and allows for the arms to be very versatile tools. However, this also makes regaining range of motion and strength difficult with the shoulder. This exercise program is designed to start to stretch your shoulder and all of these planes of motion with a special emphasis on the rotator cuff. This exercise program is good for post-surgical recovery. It's also good for management of impingement syndrome before you get to the point where you need surgery. So what is impingement syndrome? Due to possible postural changes or orthopedic anatomy differences, a rotator cuff can become impinged under the acromioclavicular joint and a muscle called the supraspinatus as the space narrows down. This can sometimes lead to pain with the shoulder, inflammation, and if left untreated, can result in tears. While the earlier stages of this condition are very treatable and we can reverse the inflammatory process, waiting too long may mean involvement of an orthopedic surgeon and possible surgical repair, cortisone injections, those types of things. This exercise program is designed to prevent the extreme possibilities, or we can use it to kind of regain motion after a surgery. So there's also some ways to adapt this program, and we'll go through those throughout the video as well. So to begin, you can either get a ball or a towel. You're going to sit with your upper body facing forward towards the table. You're going to put the ball under your hand and just roll the ball forward and back, usually about 10 times. You want to feel a nice gentle stretch. You don't want to feel too significant amount of pain. Just nice and easy with this exercise. The second exercise, you're actually going to turn yourself 90 degrees by turning the chair, and you're going to go out to the side, going to that abduction motion with your shoulder. Same principle, just nice and easy. Try to let your shoulder relax. You might sometimes feel a little bit of pain with this one, a little bit more significantly, because you might be kind of placing some impingement on that shoulder a little bit. So just nice and easy and relaxed. The next exercise, you're going to get to a higher countertop or a higher table or elevate with pillows. You're going to place your arm on the pillow, and we're going to do a closed chain exercise where your arm stays stable but you move your body forward to kind of stretch. It's kind of like stretching your arm into an external rotation movement by using your upper body to lean forward. The next exercise, you're going to take a towel and you're going to place your arm behind your back and then use the towel to pull the arm across your back while moving your head the opposite direction. So you want your upper body to kind of make a C shape on the affected side. With this exercise, this might be a little bit difficult. So sometimes we can just begin by moving your arm into an extension, and that will be the next exercise we have on the list if this is too painful. To progress this exercise, you might actually just get rid of the towel and kind of stretch to the side a little bit. The next exercise is going to be a shoulder horizontal adduction, so bringing the arm across the body. I usually start by having you support your arm with the opposite arm, and it kind of looks like you're rocking a baby. But this can be quickly progressed to pulling your arm across the front of your chest a little bit higher, kind of underneath your chin. This exercise may actually cause a little bit of pain over the coracoid process in the front of your shoulder. If it does that, just go as far as you can without causing any significant pain. But this can definitely be one that's painful if you have some of the postural changes that we noted earlier. The next exercise is a shoulder extension exercise. One of the best ways to do this is find the end of a table, put your hand under the end of the table, and just kind of lean forward into it. Alternatively, you can use a dowel rod to help push your shoulder into extension. The next exercise is a progression of the first exercise, the forward flexion on the table. You can take the ball, place it on the wall, and kind of lean forward and run your arm up the wall. This one could be a little bit painful with a impingement syndrome, so just be very cautious. Again, we don't want to have too much pain with this movement. Most of the times we will attempt these in the clinic before we have you do them at home. The next exercise is similar, except you're going to go out to the side using the ball, kind of lean forward and into the ball. Again, this one might be a little bit more painful, so if it is causing a significant amount of pain, just kind of discontinue. Go back to sliding your arm out to the side across the table. So when we had the leaning forward with the arm on the pillows, that was flexing our arm into external rotation. Another good way to progress that exercise is to put your arm on the door frame. You're going to hold your arm stable and just turn your upper body outwards. You don't want to lean forward very much. That might actually stretch the pectoralis a little bit more. We want to rotate a little bit with this exercise. Lastly, if we're progressing the exercise where we pull your arm across your back, we're going to be stretching the supraspinatus muscle. So this is a progression of that exercise where you put the towel behind your back entirely and lift your arm up. So this is the shoulder exercise program we have for stretching. Thank you for following us and watching this video.